Dyson Joint Command has discovered a station near the center of the Solanae Dyson sphere, which controls the station's ability to jump to other areas of space.
It is imperative we disable it before the Voth jump this sphere back to their space. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate.
The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline.
Several Voth ships are making their way towards the gateway. One of their dreadnoughts has already passed through.
Follow them through the gateway.
Navigational readings indicate that we are in the Delta Quadrant. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold.
We were on a routine survey in the Janolan Dyson sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. Then a flash and...
The Janolan Dyson sphere?
This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Janolan in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Janolan 75 years later. However, it now appears that the Janolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae and moved to this location with the gold inside. The Voth are moving towards the door. You're not...
The weak shall perish. Do you feel angry, Tuvok? Frustrated?
4 ships are failing. This vessel cannot defeat them alone.
Tuvok's right. We need options, now!
The Lasset is here to provide any assistance you require.
Ha! Perfect timing, Captain. Together we will see that songs are sung of this day. Losing shields. Tuvok, it's time for your chief engineer to show us what this ship can do. Impressive. Shields are back up, and we've jumped 10 kilometers from our previous position. Ha! Most impressive indeed.
You're a failure, Tuvok. The outer quadrant will burn.
Many have tried before you. All have failed. Battleships inbound.
3 battleships? That may be a problem.
We hold here. None of the Undine get through.
Perhaps today is a good day to die. Wait, another ship is coming through the gate. It's the Enterprise.
Looks like you can use a hand.
Captain Shaw, welcome to the party. Caught in the spatial rift. It's draining our shields. Engines to full power. Another rift is opening right next to us. Evasive. Emergency power. might be in trouble. Engineering, we need more power. Engineering, report! Now we're in trouble. I'm going to try to collapse the rift using the main deflector dish. If I can match the energy waveform pattern, I may be able to send out a cancellation wave. Kapla!
All of the Undine?
It is not over yet, Captain. 2 Undine dreadnoughts are approaching.
Good to see you. We would have arrived sooner, but there was a Voth fleet in the way. Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take over. We'll set up a command center for further operations. I'm sure Command will contact you when your presence is needed.
Take over? What gives you the authority to take control here?
Neither the Republic nor the Klingon Empire has any authority in this sphere. This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Janolan, a Starfleet vessel. It was mapped by the USS Enterprise D, a Starfleet vessel. Since then, it has been studied and claimed by the United Federation of Planets. We will be the ones who determine what happens here. No one else. We've worked with the Alliance in the Solanae sphere because that was the best option. But this sphere, no matter its location, has been under Federation control for 4 decades. If you want to study the sphere, we can open negotiations. But the current state of war makes that a less than optimal option. Until then, I will defend the Federation's claim, if I must.
Fighting over this sphere is not an option. It would divide our strength. Precisely what would benefit the Undine. The Voth chose to fight instead of cooperate. They were destroyed. We can choose not to be enemies. It is time we did so.
This matter is far from settled. We cannot simply put aside territorial claims because someone else wants what we have. However, I will consult with Sub-Commander Cole and Starfleet Command and discuss the situation.
The Romulan Republic will continue to take responsibility for areas within our jurisdiction, but I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint action. However, I will not be put in a position where I must choose between the Federation and the Klingon Empire. We have agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind, an affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts, and the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
Do not dwell on this, Tuvok. If there was any way you could have known, you would have seen it. Now we must look forward to what comes next.
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solanae sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
The sphere is under Federation control.
This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance!
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarrah is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Very well, Vulcan. We will finish this later.
Mission report, Captain Beardy. Now there are 2 Dyson spheres. I believe this proposed summit meeting will decide the future of the galaxy. Like Tuvok said, if we cannot find a way to work together, we will be destroyed.
Congratulations, General.